Hello everyone, happy Saturday night. We're live. It's Chalkin History with Shelly Kallach. How are you guys tonight? Day 7 of Santa Week. We've come to the end. It has been really fun decorating with all kinds of Santas. I hope you've enjoyed it. And we're going to finish up the week with an inking project. So make sure you're following along. Say hello. Let's see if Instagram works tonight, because we've been struggling. I don't know why it doesn't work. Not sure. All right, day 7. All right, we're gonna take a couple minutes here and sprinkle. Not working, guys, and it's really starting to upset me. Just don't get it. Just don't get it. All right. If something changed. Go live. I know I'm sharing it there. Pretty sure I am. It says 12 destinations. I don't know. All right. Say hello as you're hopping on, guys. All right, day 7. Here we go. We're gonna ink. We're gonna ink. Oh, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Let's see. See if that disappears here. The lag is crazy, you guys. From me starting to record to the time you see it. There we go. Crazy. All right, we have our ink mat. We have a half an ink mat. In the description of the video, there is a link. It's called a bit.ly link. It's just it's an app that shortens your links. It's called Big Nick Tote. In there, you will see there is the link for the full 11 by 23 inch ink mat. I just usually cut mine in half because I find it to be easier to stick in the shirts or tote bags or other smaller items. All right, so we're gonna take there's like a top film. And I usually will punch a hole so you can see the hole there, maybe. I usually punch a hole so I can hang them. This guy has never been used, so he is pretty sticky. I have myself a cute little white tote. Lord only knows what year I found this, but it was $3, so I'm pretty sure that was from the Bullseye area. So we're gonna just kind of stick this, shimmy it down a little bit. Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. All right, and then we're gonna kind of flatten that out. You can kind of tug and pull and make sure it's nice and flat for yourself. Here is the transfer we're gonna work on. It's called Big Nick Energy. He's so cute, I love him. So we're gonna use that. And then I have October's transfer of the club, okay? I'll show you afterwards. He is so cute. He's so cute, you guys. So darn cute. All right. So let's bring our bag up there. Just gonna kind of flatten this bottom out. We didn't take that mat all the way down to the bottom. He's just kind of sitting somewhere in the middle there because we're not gonna take our design all the way down there. All right, let's open our transfer. Where's my scissors? All right. And here you have like a little border. You have some little sparkly stars, and of course the words Big Nick Energy. Let's just cut that apart. This one does come with cut lines. So you want to cut on those. You could, if you wanted to like line the top, you could do that. You could line the, that would be fun to do the straps. All right, we're not going to do that tonight. Let's go ahead and cut off the stars. Hello, Mom. How you doing? Okay. And I think, let's see. I'm going to see if I like it at the top versus the bottom. Kind of cute to do it sideways or almost like this. Just not wide enough. Could do it like that. We could do it like that. What do you guys think of that? Instead of one on top of each other, it seems too, I don't know, too planned or something like that. I'm going to take that mat out of there and I am going to bring it back up more towards the top of the seam. So let me kind of loosen that. I'm going to just jiggle it up a little bit. Just jiggle it up again, just kind of flatten it. If you have to tug on it to get a little wrinkles out or something, you can do that. Our mats are sticky, so it keeps everything in place for you. All right, now we're going to put that there. Try to get these out of the way here. Okay. I think I see like a little yellow stain there. Well, that's not good. Let's see what the other side looks like. All right, let's take the mat out and do the other side. I didn't see that stain there before. So we're gonna flip it. We need to take that ink mat out and flip it. Stuff it in there. Okay, let's flatten that guy out. Keep this towards the top, just under the seam that they sewed. Okay, and you can see I have some wrinkles. So when I pull on the fabric, it's almost like it irons it out. It doesn't, but it's almost like it does. All right, we're gonna take that off. Don't need that tag on there. Okay, now let's flip it. All right, there we go. No stains, nothing. All right, let's mark our transfer. Here is Big Nick Energy. This is Santa. And this is Big Nick Energy. All right. So I think I like it. I like it down here. I like that down there. And then I like Big Nick Energy up here. All right, so let's go ahead and take this off. And I'm going to kind of go off the strap here. So I'm going to go halfway And I'm just under that seam, kind of using that as my guide to keep it straight, because totes are never, ever straight. At least the ones I get. I never can find a straight one. Okay, that looks good. Let's get Santa Claus or Saint Nick off. And remember, when you're doing textiles like t-shirts, totes, jeans, jean jackets, canvas, anything like that, do not fuzz your transfers, okay? We're going to go just right from the backer sheet right onto our surface. And let's see, do I want to... I'm going to go about an inch from the side seam here. I think this is how I'm going to do it. All right, and then you want to make sure it's nice and flat against your tote or your shirt or whatever it is you're inking on. Hi, Karen, how are you? We're doing Big Nick Energy. We're inking tonight. It's our last day of Santa week. We've done 6 days in a row of Santa projects. Today is day 7. Tomorrow's the first day of fall, right? So we'll be back at decorating for fall and Halloween and all the things starting tomorrow. Okay. All right. Colors I've chosen. I have my black velvet ink. I have my candy apple ink. I was going to use my meadow ink, except I came across this dark ink that I once mixed. And I really like that. That was a really nice, rich, dark green. Look at that color. And I don't remember how I made it. I apologize. It was probably black with meadow. Kind of looks like black might have been added in there. But I just liked it because it's so dark green. So that's what we're going to choose for our colors today. All right, so I think we're going to do St. Nicholas. I think we're going to do him all in black, but his cap. The cap will make red. The cap will make red. And then probably his little mouth, we'll give him a red mouth. Then for the words, we'll do red and green. Or maybe we don't even breathe in green. I brought it out because I thought I might use it, but, we might not. So let's just get started. We're going to open our ink. This is a permanent product, meaning if it touches your textiles and you leave it there, even though you're not heat setting it, it will stain it, okay? It will be there. Now, I have found that if I accidentally get it on something, if I get cold water or cool water to it right away, or even dab it with like a wipey, I can get it out. I've had pretty good luck doing that. But I'm still going to try not to spit all over the place, right? Okay, so I'm going to mix it off to my side here. All right, and then we're going to be very careful. We're going to try not to hit, I'm going to put my glasses on. We're going to try not to hit that hat because I want to make that red. Okay, so we're going to try to avoid that at all costs. And let's see, in fact, I just saw it. We're going to take some of our transfer tape. This is a good use of this tape. You can tape off, I guess, you know what, we'll do the red first since that's what I'm doing. I think that's his hair. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out like how far down I want the red to come. I guess maybe that far. I have to look. Let's see. I'm going to go look and see what the original looks like because I believe they did it in red and black. And I want to see where they stopped. So let me look it up. Big Nick. Click on that. Click on the picture. Oh, of course, they did all theirs in white. It figures. All right. We're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. I'm going to just take this little piece here. We're going to cover that up. There's a little spot here. We're going to just kind of take it right there. All right, we won't do any of that line. Guess we'll have to kind of close that off too. There. We're going to try to avoid the eyebrows right over there. And then we kind of just have to pick a spot where it's going to end. So I think I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it right there. Okay. So this will all be red. Everything else will be black. So let's get our red open. Get that done first. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit on my squeegee. We're just going to chalk over it, or ink over it, I should say. It's just like chalking, except you just need to be a little more careful with the product. Know exactly where you're going with it. Don't go off the transfer if you can help it. Like I said, once it hits that fabric, it's going to stick there. Okay. And you still want to get excess off. Okay, I think this is going to look so cute. I would like to do I think that's his eyebrow. I think he's winking. I don't think that white is part of the red. I don't think so. I would like to give him red lips, but maybe we'll come back and paint those in. We'll see. All right. We're being careful, right? We're being very, very careful. All right. Now we need to bring up this tape. Oopsie. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side so I don't get ink on me. Careful with your fingers. Make sure you're checking when you're touching stuff. We'll have to push down where we haven't done yet, okay? So it's okay to pull it up. There's his hat. Looks like I might have missed a little bit up top. Where did I miss? Right here. What's nice about the ink and the chalk, you can do this too, but it's really nice with the ink because you can go back over it. There we go. Okay. Let's get this. All right. So now I'm going to come back and push that down. Trying not to hit that red. Do not hit the red. So I'm trying to, I'm going to do that black. I have to. All right, let's just do the rest of this in black. Again, be mindful of where those design parts are. Don't go off the transfer. I think sometimes when you actually ink it or chalk something, then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense now. It makes perfect sense. like you can't see it until it's inked or chalked. Try not to get in that red. You don't want to mix it. Okay. Make sure you're getting everywhere it's white. That's where it needs to be covered. Now we're going to get in here. Get really close. Try to avoid the red. Okay. I think this transfer itself can get lifted. Luckily our ink doesn't dry as fast as our paste does, so you have some time. Okay. Again, just keep checking fingers, make sure there's nothing. Pull up slowly. Ooh, he looks good. Look how vibrant that looks. Looks so good. Okay, now we're gonna focus on that. Big Nick. I think I want to do, we could do it all in red because there's more black than red. Let's see. I just have some spots I want to fix real quick. So I'm going to take my little, this is in our artist tool set, the little dangly. Guess I didn't get close enough with that, so we're going to fill that in. And there's a little spot here we missed. I love it. I love it. I think it looks good. I think it looks good, guys. Okay. And I'm just going to wipe that off with a wipe. Comes right off. Back to the Big Neck Energy. I want to do Energy in red. And I was thinking to do Big Nick in black because it's thinner. But then I thought we could do it all in red. We could blend the two. I think we're going to start with, let's do Energy in red and see where we go from there. How's that sound? How does that sound? Also, when you're inking, some fabrics will kind of soak it in more than others. So you can always tell, like, if you should put a little bit more on or not as much. If it's a real thin cotton, it will definitely not take a lot and it will bleed through. But we have that ink mat in there, so we're okay with whatever. Okay, I'll leave that N alone for a minute here, because he's going to be a little trickier because part of that G is going through there. So what I might do is we're going to find a smaller squeegee. Get my squeegees out. I like to cut my squeegees into smaller sections just to get into these smaller areas. Okay, so we're going to keep applying the ink. I think I'm going to turn it, so I'm going to try to be very careful as to not get this on anything. Try to be careful here. Careful. Careful, careful. Also be careful you don't drip. Done that before and it's like, oh man. Okay, there's that. And then there's a little bit on the inside. We're gonna attempt to get on the, oh, that's still too wide. So let's go ahead and get this guy again. He's clean. Remember, we took off the black. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the tip of it. Check my arms. I'm just gonna kind of wiggle it around here. Really try to make sure it's going through that mesh. Because I really don't have any leverage to press it down, so I'm really going to just try to make sure it goes in there. Okay, let's get that off. Hello, Miss Kathy. Checking out day 7. We're inking today. Woohoo. Okay. Trying not to make a mess of myself. Okay. Just inking away here. Being very careful. Trying to be anyway here. I can even spin this upside down a little bit so I can see what I'm doing here. As long as it doesn't fall. Oh, we're good. Stay there. Again, try to avoid the other colors if you're doing other colors so that you're not dragging them up into the design. Right at the under that end there. Okay. Now we're going to get the inside of that G. So we're going to go back to our little tool. Pick up some ink. And draw it in. Just taking my time here. Trying to avoid that, the red in the end. But also trying to push it down through that mesh. You'd have to put a lot of little teeny pieces around of that transfer tape if you wanted to try to tape it off. It's probably possible. It's just going to take a lot of teeny little pieces. I'm just going to try to wiggle it in there. And then we're going to see how we did. Thank you. What were your other Santa projects? Oh gosh, anything that had a Santa on it. So last Sunday we started with the Santa clothesline. And then we found all the new Santas from the August or autumn release to our holiday release. I go slow because I want to see if I missed anything. You'll have to check it out. Go back and check out the replays. We did the holiday stamps last night. We did the Santa from that. Slowly pull this up. Ooh, our G looks pretty darn good. I gotta get the top of that N though. So let me put that down. Grab my small one. Top of the N I said, right? Okay. Top of the N. Perfect. Yay! Okay. That turned out good. Let's put this aside. Now, one huge tip if you take anything away from this at all. Wash your transfers right away after inking. Do not let them dry overnight because they almost dry to like a rubbery finish in your mesh and you won't be able to revive it and get it out. I ruined a couple transfers. I totally forgot I did it and then went to go get it and ruined it. So here is your Big Nick Energy. Oh my gosh, I love it. So let's see, there's other parts too. Like I said, you have the stars and you have that little pattern. Again, that would be cute for the straps, or if you wanted to do the top seam, maybe we do some stars. We could do stars. And then maybe this is a good time to do the green that we made a long time ago. I think that would be a good time to use the green. Just a little hint of green. All right, so they go like this. I guess they would go like that. I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna do like a little up arrow so that I know Big Nick star 1, Big Nick star 2. Okay. Let's do I don't know, I think it goes this way. Let's put some stars right here. Okay, we still have our mat in there, so we're gonna rub that down. And then we're gonna add some, let's add some right here. Let's do it like this. There we go. And we're gonna add the green. He's cute, isn't he? Sometimes, oh no, this is hard. Oh, it looked like it was still wet, but it's hard, oh no. Yeah, see, it dries to like a rubbery finish. Now I gotta scoop him out of there. And I just so happen to have curry ink, so we're gonna go with curry ink right next to me. Darn. That's fine. I think the curry will be better anyway. They're stars. They should be yellow. They should be yellow. Okay, get that excess off. Get that excess off. And I'm kind of going in a couple different directions, making sure that ink goes through that mesh. I I think that'll be cute. What do you guys think? Let's see. Hi, Linda. How are you tonight? There's that one. And there's that one. Oh, I think that does boy, does that make a big difference, I think. How fun is that? Should we do any more? This is where I go crazy, right? It's like, oh, should I do more? Should I do more? Should we do more? Should we do the whole visual triangle, even though it's not in a triangle? I feel like we have a lot of space here, but that's okay. Do we leave well enough alone? You guys tell me to leave well enough alone if that's what I should do. Oh, gosh. What do you guys think? I'm waiting on you. I'm going to start inking if I don't hear from you. I don't know. I think we're going to leave well enough alone. I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. Right? Just got to walk away. You're right. Walk away. Drop the tools and walk away. Be done. Okay. Be done with it. Let me get this squeegee at least wiped up. All right, we are all in agreement. Walk away. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and get this out. We only kind of leaked through a little bit, so that's good. Take that out. And before I put this in, I'm gonna go and get a paper towel. I'm gonna put a paper towel in there now, and then we're gonna dry it. I just don't want it touching where it leaked through, and then I don't want it to like go through to the other side, you know? So we're gonna stick it in there where I see it leaking through. It's not very big at all, but I just want to make sure it doesn't. Scooch that in there. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get it dry. We're just gonna use our quick dry tool a little bit. This will get it to kind of a tacky finish. Okay. And then from there, we can, you're obsessed. Oh, you're distracted. I thought you said obsessed. I'm making myself a birthday cake. Is today your birthday? Did I miss that? Happy birthday. Turning on my heat press. I'm going to turn it up here. Okay, I'm going to put it at about 300 degrees. Just know your fabric specifications, if it's silk or cotton or whatever. I usually stick around 300, 295, you know, depending. This is a nice thick canvas, so you can go about 300. And you can tell too when your ink is kind of getting dry. It's not so shiny. It'll kind of get like a dull finish to it. I like to somewhat dry it so that when I put my parchment paper down, it doesn't get all wet. I finally got to my room today and got my high heat air tool, but it's still in my car. It's been a week, guys. It's been a busy week. Did I mention tomorrow's the first day of fall? You know what? You can always just, if you had fabric glue, you could glue on a little puffy puff there, or you can sew one on for his little ball on his hat. That would be cute. If you're into embroidery, you can embroider his beard. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. That would be something. I did cross stitch. I've never, and I guess I've done embroidery stitches here and there, but not a full project. So if you are a Perks member and it's not too late to become one this month to take advantage of this special, you can place your order and then get a free Christmas tree, what is it? Christmas pine tree chubby and the transfer as a bundle, as a bundle for free when you throw it in your cart and then it becomes free. Perk members get 30% off their purchases. Designers get 40%. But if you would like to know about either, go ahead and either comment Perks or Designer or Join, and I can help you with decipher which way you want to go. All right, see, I think it's pretty much dry. So let's get this out of the way. We're gonna come over and grab. This is a pressing pillow. So we're going to grab that. Okay. Mine's a little wonky because it went in the washer and then went in the dryer and the inside became all tangled up. And I can't seem to get it flat, which is annoying. All right, we're going to grab a new sheet of parchment paper. We're going to place that on top. We're going to go ahead and grab our mat. I have it at 300 for a minute, and we're going to hit start. And I like to move it around. Because it's a flat plate, there's no steam holes or anything on it. It's hot. The entire thing is hot, okay? So I like to keep it moving so that I don't scorch any one particular area when I do this. All right. You definitely want to use a pressing pillow or your ironing board. Using either a Teflon sheet or parchment paper. Just in case it's wet still, you don't want to get your press or your iron. You could do this with your iron. You don't want to get ink on your iron. Because then, you go to iron your husband's white shirt and he will not be happy with you. Okay, that was a minute, but I picked it up and stuff. So we're going to just keep pressing it here. All right, so I will get with you, Linda, and as soon as we're done here and as soon as I get all cleaned up, I have to clean my transfers or they will get dried up, so we don't want that to happen. All right, let's put this back for a second. And then we can take this off. the most part, that's already set, but we're gonna kind of turn it over. Okay, and then we're gonna set this side. We're gonna set it from the opposite side, okay? So you kind of make a sandwich with your heat. You heat press one side, and then you heat press the other, so that the top of the ink is heat set, and then the underside of your ink is heat set. So we'll do this for a minute. And this guy will be perfect for going to the grocery store, or if we go to some holiday parties, if you want to take a couple little gifts inside. He would be cute as a gift. Put some wine or something in there, or a 6-pack, right? Big Nick energy. Gotta come in big. All right, he is almost done. Almost done. Okay, you're fine. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. Off. Put that in its cradle. Take away our pillow. They have bigger pillows too. Then I can take out that paper towel because everything is heat set now. And there you have it, guys. My little tote bag for the grocery store. This is a nice canvas tote. Big Nick energy this year. All right, and that concludes Santa week. Today was day 7. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Now let's look at, oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you October's club, okay? And you guys, you want to be a club member. If you are a gingerbread fan, just saying, you want to be a member, okay? He's adorable, and I cannot wait to play with him, okay? But you get 3 chalk singles, so you're gonna get Camel, Bark, and Peachy Keen. I like this palette. It's very calm and cool, neutral. I don't know what to show you first, if I should show you the transfer or the chubby that comes with it. Let's do the transfer. Here's the transfer. Oh my gosh, it's called Gumdrop Buttons. You know, you're immediately thinking Shrek. I know you are, the movie. Not the gumball, or what does he say? Gumdrop Buttons. Oh my gosh. Gingy. You guys, Gingy. Right here. So that's the transfer. Here is the chubby. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Just look at him. Eek. I cannot wait to play with him. We're going to have to wait till October 1st. I'm sorry. We still have to do one more project with our pumpkin pie. So we still need to do that. But this is October's. Okay, September is the pumpkin pie. So the first thing we did with that was, gosh, what did we do with it and where is it? I think we just did a sign with it because it comes with a blue apron. So we'll do the blue apron next time. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, here's the blue apron. There's the apron. The transfer I think is still over there. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. You guys want to see the apron done tomorrow? We can ink the apron. I think that would be fun. All right, guys, that's it for my demo week of Santas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for going along for the ride this week.